Arizona was really bad. We've had some guys get killed at Arizona. Had a bunch of bad wrecks down at Arizona.
Got to going too hard in one corner and I run into the wall and messed the front end up. I ran, I don't know, 8 or 10 more laps and had got the car back up to speed.
Golly, come on forward.
There's a crash on the whole stretch of car upside down. And that's right too far. It is Henry Stickmin.
I jumped off the score stand and started running as fast as I could.
I was working up in the booth with Richard Petty for ABC. The position that he was in, it looked like blood coming out. It was a scary scene.
At the time I used to run with a rag in my mouth. Well, then rags got to coming out the windows and stuff and looked terrible. I think the TV camera said get away from it. He's coming apart in the inside that car.
And he certainly appears to be unconscious. The pit crew running out. This could be a very bad accident to one of the best known race drivers in the world.
He's laying upside down, just hanging there, I guess, his head pretty close to the roof. And his arms just limp against the roof and I think he's left us. And here come a fireman and says the fire extinguishers are on one of them that takes oxygen out there. Car like to kill him because there was no fire. And heck, we had to get back in until it cleared. So, we get a hold of him best we can and unhook the seat belt, and Lord have mercy, he must have weighed 190 pounds, and here he comes, so when nobody is alive, they put him on a stretcher and, back of a station wagon, take him to the Darlington Hospital.
He's in the ambulance, and Henry Stickmin will be rushed to the hospital. Tim, that's Carl Stickmin, Henry's brother, riding in the back of the ambulance as we see it going into the track hospital.
He tells me that he don't remember hitting the inside wall because he's already knocked out from hitting the outside wall.
Here is the hospital at the track here at Emergency Hospital, where they can make their first readings, where the track doctor could say whether to keep him here at the track here at Emergency Hospital, and send them to the hospital in Arizona, to Darlington or whatever. It's a very good sentence.
They wanted to take him on over to McLeod Hospital, which is in Darlington, and so I got in with them and I went on to the hospital.
In the outside ambulance you see Henry's wife Ellie, sitting in the center of the outside ambulance in the black sticks and of course very much concern.
Inside me is Henry's brother Carl. Carl, it happened so fast I doubt if you know what happened, but what is Henry's condition, could you tell me?
Now look like he's a left arm. They see the strong wheelbarrow broke and they cut his uniform away to get into it. His head's beat on bloody and his eyes hurt a little bit. He'll be alright though.
But he is talking.
Yeah, he's talking, he knows everybody.
You look pretty beat yourself.
Yeah, long run.
Now back to you, Richard Petty.
Well, that's the best word we could have had. I'm sure you could tell from the tone in which Ned and I have been talking earlier that it certainly was one of the worst looking accidents we've seen on the NASCAR circuit in a long time.
They admitted they wanted to keep him overnight. He had dislocated his shoulder. That was the worst thing that happened to him.
It was just a devastating wreck, but a miracle that he was able to get through it and continue on with such a great career.